Hello, my good people. It's my hope that you are well and that the Lord has kept you safe. Today is on a Thursday, as usual. We have the results for the Treasury bills for the past 1 week, and it is good that we get to see the figures and see what is happening in the Treasury bills market. As I said the last week. Interest rates are on a downward trajectory. So, as expected, the interest rates for the treasury bills would be expected to go lower this week, and it is exactly what has happened. So, we can do a comparison of the last week where we were and where we are today. So, for the night one day treasury bills, for the night one day treasury bill, last week, the interest was at 14.7%. This week, the interest is at 14.43%. And for the 182 days, the interest was at 15.63. And today, the interest is at 15.15%, still a drop. For the 364 days, the interest was at 15.91%, and today the interest is at 15.47%. So we can see that we have a decrease in all the interest rates for the three categories of treasury bills. But another interesting fact is that people are really going for these things. Investors are really into the market because for the 91 days treasury bill, the government intended to borrow 4 billion, but Kenyans were willing to offer 19.345 billion. So 4 billion you compare with 19 billion. For the 182, the government wanted to borrow 10B, and Kenyans gave 10.9B. For the 364 days, the government wanted to borrow 10B, and the government offered 11.4, and Kenyans offered 11.476B. So we can see that we had an oversubscription in all the treasury bills. Then in total, the government wanted to borrow 24 billion, and Kenyans were willing to give 41.756 billion, almost the double of whatever that the government wanted to borrow. And I think basically because it is now clear that interest rates are going down. So if you get to get a fixed rate, you see, for the treasury bill, suppose you buy a 364 days treasury bills at 15.46, regardless of how down the rates will go, you will be assured of a 15.46. And I think that is the reason why investors are really buying the treasury bills, so that they can be assured of some fixed interest for that particular period, because I think interest rates will be expected to go down more and more. So if you are that person who prefers guaranteed interest returns, it is the high time you now go for instruments that offer fixed interest, like maybe the treasury bonds. Maybe we expect an offer of a new bond in the month of November, so you can go for that, so that you can be sure that you have some fixed interest. But otherwise, for other instruments and other financial investment platforms like the money market funds, the interest rates change on a daily basis, and it is good to note that the money that you get to invest in a money market fund, majority of it is invested in the treasury bills. So once the interest of the treasury bills go down, we expect that the interest of the money market funds will go down. So if you have a money market fund, expect to see the interest go down. But definitely this is a move that we all expected, because in a normal economy it will be abnormal for a treasury board to be paying beyond 17%, beyond 18%. That is where we were. So the Central Bank of Kenya had to make a deliberate move to control the interest rates. So we expect the interest rates to continue going down, and we cannot really tell how far that will go. So the best thing you can do is, if you have that money and you intended to invest it tomorrow, it is better if you do it today. Yes.